The audio works now. Let's see. All right, let me make sure I check the live because last time I was talking, if anybody watching right now, last time I was talking, I went live. The audio wasn't even on. Let me make sure this is even working right now. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, I'm moving too slow behind the audio. Let's see. Okay, I think I am live. All right, bet. So it is live. We're good. All right, so it actually did work. What's up? What's up? Nobody's watching this live right now. Like I said, with this live, this YouTube journey, nobody really gonna be watching any of this content starting off because I don't got too many subscribers at all where anybody's actually gonna be clicking this live button right now as soon as it come on. But let me go ahead and share my live really to my Instagram really quickly for anybody that wants to come join the live, you know what I'm saying, ask any questions. We're gonna have this stuff going. If you watch it right now, go ahead, drop down in the chat so I can give you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and share this to my Instagram real quick. We live now. Y'all know how this go. How do I turn this off? I don't got no goal for today. 3 people watching right now. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm trying to share this to my people on Instagram real quick so I can do like a YouTube Q&A. Anybody got questions about YouTube growth? I'm not no guru, nothing like that, but I am like a small YouTube creator that actually grew his platform pretty good. I'm not on, I got it. This is a hobby. I'm not gonna say I make a living off this, but I make nice money off this. So if anybody got a Q&A, any questions, there's like tips, anything like that, I do want to give a little bit of advice. I feel like a lot of people kind of gatekeep some things. So I'm down here. And Margella, what's good? What's good? What's good? How you living? How you living, baby boy? Appreciate you joining in. Appreciate you joining in. I'm trying to share this. We live. Type in for YouTube growth questions. Let's see. But we're gonna talk about a few things today, y'all. We're gonna talk about this Tupac Keefe trial. We're gonna touch a little bit on the Lil Durk case that's going on. Also, DJ Academics exposed Rock Nation, pretty much how they was trying to come at Drake with the whole lawsuit and suing State. So we're gonna talk about a few different things. But like I said, most of the time, this whole live, like I said, nobody gonna be watching none of this. This is just to kind of me to be able to meet my subscribers. Y'all can meet me. A lot of my new videos are like a lot of faceless videos. It's easier for me to just get that content out there. So I prefer to go with the faceless route. I am gonna start doing more content where you will see my face when I look at the camera, but eventually this channel is going to transition to where we're doing interviews with different artists. I'm locking in actually a very big interview right now, very big from like my personal perspective. Y'all actually gonna like it as well. I feel like my audience is in an age group where y'all actually gonna appreciate it. But hold on, I'm rambling, but I'm trying to share this live link real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Why it ain't work? Oh, there we go. I know what I did. But like I said, appreciate your salute. Thank you so much, man. I'm definitely that's a more video. I gotta drop a second video pretty much on the day 2 of the trial with Keefe D and Tupac. Have you been keeping up with that? A lot of people feel like well, it is old news because Keefe D already on different platforms numerous times talking about this. So it is some old news to some people. But for it to actually be officially like a real thing where this man is actually in trial for this, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, because like what made you think it was gonna be okay to be going around talking about this, dog? Oh, let me share this live. Yeah, my bad. All right, there we go. We live. Tap in for YouTube questions. Let me go ahead, share this. Yeah, cool. This song. I hope I don't get copyright for that. Oh, yeah. I hope I don't get copyright for that. I don't even know why I just put that song. let me cancel. Oh, I'm not even gonna cancel it. Actually, I'm gonna save it to my draft. Too late. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't even know why I chose that song. But yeah. I mean, what else can we talk about today? Like I said, because I wanted to just pretty much talk about the YouTube growth. Last time I talked about just how you got to find your niche. All in all, Margella, I remember you was telling me that you want to get into YouTube. If you're still watching right now, give me like a thumbs up real quick or something in the chat so I can kind of get into some of the questions that I remember you asked me, or some that I can kind of dabble into. But I feel like this is definitely one of the things that people need to get into. Like YouTube is already starting to expand into more of like a TV platform. Eventually, like all these shows, like the same, like we used to see Flavor of Love, and then you see Drewski got a whole like a series on YouTube. That's what this finna turn into. Like all the ads, all the commercials, everything is about to start becoming on TV. So YouTube is start. My bad. YouTube is about to start pretty much what's the word? Rewarding creators for making content that's long form that they can put on TV that people are sitting down and watching on TV. They're gonna enjoy and run some ads. Okay, appreciate you still here. But yeah, I mean, this is like the perfect time. Like I said, I've been telling people this is the perfect time to get into content. Like at this point, is one of them times where you need to be creating content just in general. Like regardless, half of us pick our phone up and talk. I've been wanting to make more content just on my phone in general, but my phone is like cracked. So I gotta get this camera fixed. But just it's a lot of content people just sitting holding the phone and then giving their take on something, uploading it. All you gotta do is put like a little green screen background and have a picture of whatever going on in the background. You sitting there giving your take on it. Them videos going viral just on YouTube Shorts. Them videos going viral on TikTok because people are watching. As long as you can get people to sit there and watch for like at least the first 30 seconds is very important. But when it comes to like short form, the 30 seconds is very important. Long form, if in order to get the video, I feel like you got to get it to kind of go. That first like minute 30, keep your maybe less, actually like a minute. Keep your viewer engaged where they can actually just stay and watch for a little bit, then get into the action right away. Like I just kind of learned it on my last video. You want to talk for like maybe 45 seconds, maybe like a minute, and get to as soon as you get there, then get into the action right away. And then stop talking. Like stop talking. I just learned this from my last. Stop talking until maybe like the 7 minute mark, 8 minute if you want to jump in and say something again. And I say that because I feel like once YouTube notices that the video is getting like a longer average viewer duration, meaning that people are staying on that video longer and watching it, especially if your video, as long as it's more than like 10 minutes or especially longer than 8 minutes, it's gonna start pushing into the algorithm. Start getting it going. But Margella, I feel like half the time, like once you get your idea of like what you want your niche to be or like what you want your topic to be, start making the videos. Even if you don't want to do like a camera where you show your face, I feel like definitely the faceless content is in right now. We used to watch a lot of videos where they was doing like the stories of like YNW Melly, or they doing like the background of the Trula Mafia with Young Dolph and that whole situation, where you throwing clips of like the music videos, just kind of replaying it, slowing it down, speeding it up, and then you get into whatever the action what you're talking about. A nice little script, and boom, you know what I'm saying? You upload it, and then you got it. You golden. I feel like that's really what it is. Like I'm finna make a video tonight on this the second thing what happened with this whole incident with Tupac. Did y'all know that they got the investigator that's actually in there in trial? They got was actually one of the people that's pretty much letting it be known. Keefe told him directly, like, listen, Diddy told me that he had $1 million for me. He told me he had $1 million for me if we go out here and handle this hit. Now the time frame is what's kind of off. Now Diddy and Keefe and the Southside Compton Crips, they had that conversation maybe like it was months prior. It wasn't too long, maybe like 4 to 5 months prior to Tupac actually being unalive. Now, when it actually happened, Tupac got on the phone. I'm sorry, my bad. Diddy got on the phone and called Keefe and asked him, "Was that us?" This is in my video when I drop it later. This is like I'm saying. Keefe says this out of his mouth. Diddy called me and was like, "Bro, was that us?" Keefe answered that man, "Yes, it was us." Now that's already right there that the investigator knows is that Keefe told him, because Keefe already got in trouble when he tried to get himself out of his old PCV case, and you know what I'm saying, that was a part of his proffer agreement. But it's like, bro, you gonna end up getting yourself caught up because you still out here talking. Sometimes you gotta just be quiet. You gotta just be quiet. That's why I don't do no crime. I don't do. That's why I don't be in none of that mess, dog. Like if I ever got to do something, it's gonna be by myself. Because if me and you do something, no, actually I ain't gonna say that. If you do something, you don't tell me about it. You think I'm gonna go there for it? Boy, you gonna find out who I really am that day. I tell you that. Especially if I ain't know. I don't care how y'all. If y'all want to clip this up and take it how you want to, I'm gonna tell you. If you get in my car and I got, how much I got to lose. If you get in my car and let's say we doing our thing, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? and you got some dope on you or something crazy, and we get pulled over, I ain't finna play that game with you where we looking at each other like who finna sit here and take the case. Past that point in my life, baby. Past that point in my life. You know, back in the day, you probably thought it was cool to stand on some morals, you know what I'm saying? Being high and mighty. But nowadays, I'm like, bro, you gonna go and grab that? I'm gonna look at you like you gonna tell them it's yours. I might give you, I might let them get to the point, nah, because if they put me in cuffs, I ain't gonna be able to get out of there. I might get to the point where I let them take us out the car. And I might let you think about it and I might let you give you a second to think about it before we go down this route. But this is what I'm saying. Like Keefe D put himself in a situation where he literally told numerous people, like, yeah, you know, we got into it with Tupac. They put their hands on my nephew. We pulled up, searched him. But I'm talking about they was hawking this man down, literally following, trying to travel and figure out where he was. Caught him at the light. They really didn't even spot him. They didn't even spot him originally. Keefe D actually heard some girls that was screaming like, "Oh, Tupac, Tupac, Tupac!" So then that's when they look around. Oh, he right there. That's when it goes down. So and it didn't happen right then and there. Keefe D is in trouble because he talked about it, but at the same time, he the one that supplied the gun. He the one that handed the gun to his nephew in the back seat. So he in the passenger seat. He hands the gun to Big Dre. Now Big Dre is in the back driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? The back behind the back driver. He tries to pass the gun. Big Dre like, I don't know what you passed that shit to me for. I ain't doing it. That's what I'm saying. Big Dre said, I ain't doing that. Orlando, who's right next to Big Dre, right behind, you know, behind his uncle, the one that just got stumped out. Man, give me that. Man, give me that motherfucker. He grabs the gun from Big Dre, leaning over Big Dre, reaching over. That's when the gunshot rang off. Wow, 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 wow. Keefe D even said it out his own mouth, bro. He was looking at Suge, and when Suge got hit in the head, a lot of people don't realize that Suge got hit in the head that day. So that whole conspiracy, people trying to say that Suge had something to do with that. Suge ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they was beefing with them boys. That's probably his involvement in that. They probably shouldn't have stumped Buddy out after the fight. But as far as like having involvement, that man got shot in the head. Keefe D said he looked him in the eyes, and when he got shot in the head, he thought that Suge was dead. He thought Suge was gone. Now, man, listen, I mean, at this point, like, I think it's over with. I don't think it's really too much that you can do as far as like Keefe D. When you were already on this point, I think he cooked. Like a lot of people could try to say like he might get out because it's speculation. All right, his defenses don't gonna be like I lied about this. I did all this for notoriety. Whoopty whoop. But the investigator is literally saying, like, I don't think that Keefe D would be lying about this, putting the smut on his nephew's name, going around saying that, yeah, my nephew the one that unalived Tupac. Tupac was one of the most loved people at the time. Like, why would you want to put that on his name, dead or alive? That your nephew killed one of the most loved people. Like, probably who he's beefing with. He probably wasn't the most loved, but I mean, at the time, Tupac was probably going to be one of the biggest superstars of all time. I honestly think this is my opinion. If y'all watching right now, you can let me know in the comments down below. What do you feel like this? I honestly feel like Tupac would have had a much bigger career, or would have surpassed, and Will Smith probably would have never had a career. He would have passed who Will Smith is today if Tupac would have stayed alive. I don't know. This is a fun fact. I hope y'all know this, but Tupac was originally supposed to be the one casted in Independence Day. I'm just saying. Like Tupac was supposed to be in that role, but was unalive. That was supposed to be Tupac. And you know what I'm saying? That was Jada. That was Jada. You know what I'm saying? That was her boy. They probably wasn't dating, but they was best friends. Y'all know how that would have turned out later on down the line. Will Smith and Jada wouldn't have stayed together, especially if Tupac was alive, man. Tupac would have been on that woman bumper. Every single award show, giving her big hugs, gripping her by the cheeks from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have been disrespectful. He probably would have been testing Will Gangster 24/7. The same way Will tried to test Chris Rock Gangster. I'm telling you, Tupac would have did the same thing. That's just how I feel. But like I said, all in all, Tupac, man, gone too soon. And when you really think about it, he did a lot. He did a lot for his age. I think bro passed away at like what, 24? At a young age, 24 years old. I was thinking about this the other day. Like a lot of people pass away so young. I'm finna turn 32 in October. Bankroll Fresh. I just happened to look it up. He passed away at 28. But that's young. But 28 years old was I? Okay, I think I was in Atlanta by then. 20. I think I moved out here, but still, I was young, so that I couldn't even imagine the type of stuff that they had to go through to accomplish those things. Like this man Tupac was like in multiple movies, hit records, but they say he was working so fast because he already knew like he didn't have much time on this earth. That was one of the things that they always say, like that was the reason he was such a workaholic, because but he ain't had much time. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had that much time on here. He ain't had that much time on here, man. But it's kind of one of the things where I feel like it's over. Keefe D, because everybody else that was in the car is gone. His nephew Orlando Anderson got killed at a car wash maybe 5 to 6 months after that in a separate incident. Him and somebody that owed him money. He approached at a car wash, got into a shootout. 2 people died. Him and somebody else died. And then Zip, that was the guy. No, Zip was in the car. Zip was not in. Zip was the car in the car. Zip was in the car. Zip was the driver, I believe. Zip was the driver. Zip was the driver. My bad. Had to get that right. Zip was in the car as well. He gone. He died from like cancer. And then Big Dre died. I think he had during a shootout with the at a dispensary in California. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm rambling a little bit. I'm trying to get into the next thing. Like I said, I wish I could share my screen, but I can't share my screen with y'all just yet. I gotta update this Mac. I got a MacBook Air, but once I get the Pro model, bigger RAM, I got an 8 GB RAM. I need to get to like a 16. A lot of tech stuff I don't really got to get into, but all in all, because it ain't really got nothing to do with the internet connection. That's why I feel like y'all can hear me well. I was thinking the whole time, like, bro, it's the internet, but it's not the internet. It's the software I was using. Like, but you know what I'm saying? As the channel continues to grow, we're gonna get there. I ain't gonna ramble too long either, because like I said, it's very difficult to really like talk and then not able to show y'all the stuff that I want to show y'all too. So that makes it a little bit difficult. But I had some Shake Shack today. What I had today? I talked about Zaxby's last time. I told y'all how I was a chicken tender connoisseur, but this time tonight I had some Shake Shack, baby. I had some good old Shake Shack. Had the onion rings, then I got the fries with cheese fries. But what you got to do when you get that cheese fries, don't have them put that on there for you. When you get your cheese fries, you you'll take your cup, put it in the microwave, right? Put that microwave on like a 12 seconds, maybe 12 to 13 seconds, right? You heat it up, your container gonna start to bubble up. So you gotta be careful. You gotta stop it before it do that. When that happens, you grab you a tablespoon or a teaspoon, you slightly scoop it up and you drizzle it over your fries. Like this, like this. Don't pour it. You're gonna pour too much. You gotta drizzle it over your fries. Then you stop right there. Stop right there. You grab your seasoning salt or whatever your seasoning of your preference. Some people might use garlic, some people use truffle. I don't know. Slightly season it over on top of that. Then you stop again. Grab your ketchup. Don't forget your ketchup. Then you grab your ketchup and then you pour slowly. Then you grab your fork. At that point, you're good. At that point, then I had my onion rings. I had them onion rings and some honey mustard. I didn't do the ketchup route. I went the honey mustard route. But I feel like it's definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna say 9 because I put some peppers on it that was a little bit too hot. I don't know if y'all know about that Smoke Shack peppers. It's actually a banging burger. I want to see if I can. Let me see if I. Nah, I don't even want to try it. I'm gonna try it when it's like another time where I can share my screen, man, because it'll just get real choppy and ugly in the background, and I don't want to even mess up the video. Y'all see how I cut my hand, man? Boom. At the gym, hit it on one of the weights. What's going on? Actually, let me see, because I actually don't. I think I put the wrong song on my Instagram caption, bro. Hold on. What song did I choose? Boy, I'm hella funny. Let me delete this real quick. I don't like this. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna just delete it. Oh well. Yeah, I don't like the song preference that I chose. Did y'all know some people like certain cities? I think it's like New Orleans, bro. They say the B word, like they call each other pot. I think it's Chicago do that too. Chicago, they be calling each other bitches, and it's apparently not supposed to be disrespectful. But like other cities and stuff, I don't know where they got that from. Like what made them think that was cool? They be walking out, what's up, bitch? Like who, bro? Who the fuck you talking? What I don't know where these other cities got that from at all. But that's still like the craziest thing to me. New Orleans, yeah, I'm New Orleans. What's up? What's the word? What's KTP? What's popping? What's up, popping, big dog? What's up? What's up, Mike? You know what I'm saying? I know your real name now. What's good? What's good? It's weird as hell. I be like, bro, like they be like, "What's up, bitch?" I be like, I don't know who the hell y'all talking to. Like when I was I went to school in Iowa Central for like a semester. I went to school out there for like a semester at Iowa Central. And when I was out there, like that was like the introduction, not to me, like because they usually come around saying that. I'm like, bro, I ain't with all that. I don't know where y'all got that from, but I can't even be cordial or cool with nobody that even talk like that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's going good. What y'all have for dinner? Y'all know this is my favorite conversation. I asked KTP, what you have for dinner? Mike, what you have for dinner? What did you say? KTP said in Houston, there's a lot of Louisiana people here. Oh, yeah, you sure live in Houston. Yeah, bro. I don't know how they did. I can't do it. You got to tell them flat out, like, listen, bro. Like, I tell them I'm from St. Louis. I'm not gonna even do that. A lot of times, I try not to even bring that up, but when I'm in other states, but it's just simply like the simple fact, like, bro, don't even say that. You know what I'm saying? Minestrone for dinner. That must be a Houston thing. It must be like, is that a chain restaurant or is that like a like an establishment or a mom and pop joint? What the hell is that? Minestrone. Let me look it up. And it's an Italian. That's how you know I don't. That's how I need to expand my damn palate, man. It's an Italian soup. Okay, an Italian soup. I need to expand my palate. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been on a damn binge. I eat out every day. It's pretty bad, bro. Like I got my outfit on because I was a little bit late getting online because I got back from a walk. I had to get my workout in, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he went full age in a bowl of rice with a side. What did I say? With a sunny side. On God, a rare steak. And that sounds fire. I got my sweet tea right here. And ain't no liquor in it. It's just straight sweet tea. Straight out that Milo's jug. Oh yeah. Bowl of rice with the sunny side up. Why people be acting like it's a problem when you put that sunny side egg in there? I actually put an egg in my ramen. I don't know if because I try to decorate my ramen. I try to make sure my ramen look good. Try not to half-ass it. You know, you can do the you know what I'm saying, the traditional route where you just take it out the box. I mean, out the whatever, put it in your bowl. With me, I'ma season it up. I'm gonna throw an egg in that joint too. I'm gonna make it look good. Oh God, you know about that Milo's? You know about that Milo's? KTP said he can't. You can't do the egg in the ramen. Wow, what? 5150 show. Hey, I'm glad. I welcome. You must be subscribed to me. If you're not, I appreciate you even just tapping in. We can talk about the 5150 show if you want to. I wasn't even gonna bring it up. This my whole separate content, but we can talk about it. What's going on? 5150. If y'all don't know, my like people that's not aware of the 5150, that's Corey Holcomb's podcast. He does a podcast every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm watching the podcast. I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna get into it. People always ask me, why do I make content about Corey all the time? Bro, I'm a content creator. If I do one thing and it works, I'm gonna keep doing it. And why would I stop? Like that's the stuff I would tell you. I'm trying to teach other people when I be telling y'all to do content. Like, and my first video before I told you I used to do shoes. I used to do shoe content. The first video I ever did, like even doing any kind of commentary. If you go on my page, I did a video on Joe Budden. It did 3.5K. And that's more than any shoot. Not any shoe video. Close to any shoe video I did. I said, oh, hold on, this is something different. And I just kept doubling down on it. But yeah, we talking about food right now. He said that egg and that steak on the rice is good stuff. That do sound. Do y'all got this thing called Flower Child out where y'all at? So we got this thing called Flower Child, right? He said, "Oh, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? My people from down south. But yeah, much love. I ain't trying to make it a joke, but I appreciate you joining in. But yeah, I don't know if y'all got this thing called Flower Child. Like Flower Child is they got some steak. It's like a healthy eats place, gluten free. Appreciate you subbing. Appreciate you subbing. Much love. Much love. We almost had 5,000 subscribers. I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm close to it, but we getting there. Like my goal to really just to keep this growing, this platform going. Like I said, I got a big interview I'm locking in right now that I really appreciate y'all. I will give y'all a hint if you're watching right now. The hint ain't too obvious. It's gonna be a actor from the show The Wire. I'm gonna be interviewing somebody that's from the show The Wire. We're gonna sit down, have a conversation about their journey on the show, how they got casted, what they doing now. it's gonna be really nice. Like my platform is gonna be eventually transitioned to more interviews. Like I grew up like watching Vlad 24/7. I don't care about anybody's personal opinion. I look at the business model of that. You know what I'm saying? Art of dialogue, say cheese, all this. I blend it together so I can do my own thing. Breakfast Club. This is eventually. I'm just building brick by brick. This is gonna turn into a interview platform where I'm on a run. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so I got access to literally everybody. So yeah, y'all finna see how this going. Hey, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna get here by the end of the month. We're gonna get here by the end of the month. KTP, I can't get no can't tell you, but hey, I lock something in, man. I lock something in. It's gonna be a big interview. I lock something in, man. I lock something in. But it's gonna be real nice. It's gonna be real nice. We got a lot going on. And then I got like I'm trying to think about September, what I want to do as well. Well, September, that's one of that's gonna be the big interview at the early September. But I'm just finna start hitting it. Like I'm finna start hitting it. I'm trying to get like Jason Weaver, like people like that in that niche. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can really attack a niche to where because my audience that's even sub to me is more so my bad, I'm burping because I had ate that steak, that Shake Shack. But my audience is more so like a between the ages. It's crazy. My audience is like 40 to 65. Like that's my audience. And I love them. So I'm finna just try to attack that niche, like like Jason Weaver, Omar Gooding, like that type of niche to where I can contact them. People that's not as busy, that's definitely notable. People that has a reputation, people that have history, good movies, a career, things that we can sit down for an hour and talk about, but also not as unaccessible. You know what I'm saying? They're easy for me to find their contact info, reach out, and send a legit message and send an offer, and we go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it works. Like I learned the game kind of just putting my foot out there, bro. Just saying, fuck it. Like I just gotta try. I gotta just attempt it. But yeah, bro. Thank you. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm on. Like I'm finna just go crazy in that niche. Just hit it. Like what's somebody else like freaking Taj Mari. Like that's an avenue I know that I can get into and be like, okay, Corey Baxter. I don't even my bad. I don't even think that's his real name. About it. Yeah, my bad. I'm talking about that's a rave. I said Corey Baxter. What the hell is that boy name? I mean, not to be disrespectful, but y'all get what I'm going with. What is that man real? What is Corey in the house real name? Anybody know? Kyle Massey. I'm like, what the hell is Corey Baxter real name? Kyle Massey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, but yeah, I'm in Atlanta. So exactly. Like, so I got access to just a plethora of people. Like a plethora of people. I don't even know. Like, it's so many stories that like once I moved out here. It's so many stories that I haven't even like. I wish I was doing like content back then. If you ever watched the Young Nudie, that's a rapper. People y'all know. If y'all ever watched the Young Nudie music video Impala, that's my car. If you ever watch a lot of the earlier Country Wayne videos when they in the church scenes, I'm in all them scenes with Country Wayne. I did the music video with freaking the baby and Lil Duval. I think no, so the baby was the director. It was Lil Duval's song. I forgot what the hell was the name. It's like slide, slide. Yeah, it's like that song. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Check that one out. I'm in that one. I did some shit with April Jones, on BET. I forgot what it was like episode. It was whatever the first episode or whatever this series she just had on freaking BET Plus. All in all, I'm just trying to say, like, moving to Atlanta, boy, you got access to everybody. I dapped up Boozy walking into Perimeter Mall, just going to go get some sneakers. I was trying not to be fanned out because, like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Midwest. Everybody from the hood, that's all they used to play was Boozy. You know what I'm saying? All my cousins, my partners, they playing Boozy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing Boozy. I said, man, can I just dap you up? I tried to keep it G. I walked past. I said, can I just dap you up? He said, yeah. Yeah, I felt like one of them not them, how when the Power Rangers when they bump fists and it glow like. Psh, I said, "Damn, man, this shit official." I'm in here now. I said, "I'm in Atlanta now." But yeah, hold on, what mama talking about? It's a lot of Corey Holcomb haters. You could be this Skip Bayless with Corey content. See, so wait, so you say so you saying be like the skit, so be the Corey Holcomb hater, you saying? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm reading it right. It's a lot of Corey Holcomb haters. You could be the Skip Bayless of the Corey content. It's going to do numbers all day. So you saying just be like kind of always on the opposition, or you saying because Skip was always a LeBron fan. I'm trying to know which way you going with it. Oh, the hater. See, I can do that, and I feel like I got the toughest skin for it. Cause like people be talking to me crazy in the comments. I'm talking about they be talking about me dumb, stupid. But the one time I was a little bit hesitant is because Corey hit me with a copyright strike. Like when he hit me with a copyright strike, like YouTube does this thing when they hit you with that, it sinks your like your impressions like drastically. And this, I ain't gonna lie, my channel was just growing and I got scared for a little bit, but I know how to get around that because I just started like you got to send like a rebuttal for the copyright strike. 9 times out of 10, Corey not finna pay $10,000 to go get a lawyer, send me a cease and desist, and because you got within a certain amount of time where you have to reply to the appeal that I put in. So I'm like, it's gonna cost him way too much money to try to have a problem with some of the videos I make. So you're actually right. I actually might be the skip bait. I think I should do that. Like, cause I can handle it. You actually look for the sky. You know what? You just inspired me. I think you just inspired me. I'm gonna try not to go too crazy or go in too much, but I'm gonna definitely do that. I would say stay neutral. See, yeah, that's yeah. But I ain't gonna. Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna try to go too crazy when it don't make sense. But yeah, like, cause I do get some stuff he do be saying where it's like, all right, I like something you made a point, but still, you know what I'm saying? Cause like yeah, I still gotta get my Corey interview. A lot of people don't even know that. Like the people even watching this live right now, this I do eventually want to lead up to where I will interview Corey Holcomb. Like this is just the lead up. So all the videos, everything like that. Hopefully, me and him can have a conversation in person. If you haven't already, check out my interview that I did with King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny, on my channel as well. Please go watch it in person. But I really want to have a sit down conversation with Corey Holcomb, and we can just talk about everything. Like I literally have no problem sitting and talking, paying this man to have a conversation. We can talk about the videos I made, the videos he talked, everything. Like I just want to talk. We can talk about his life, but I'm posting it on my channel. Best believe that, and I know it's gonna do numbers because it's gonna do numbers. But I know it's gonna be a build up, and I feel like my channel, everybody will really, people will love it. People will love it. Made the most of his money hating on LeBron. Yeah, oh yeah, because I said the opposite. My bad. I said loving LeBron, but yeah, he was always hating LeBron, loving Michael Jordan. That's what it was. That's what it was. I need to do a YouTube consultation with you for real. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, ask some questions right away while we in here as well. Like, bro, ask away. I'm probably be on here for like maybe like 10, 15 more minutes just talking about anything. But yeah, ask anything about YouTube, bro. um like ass away because I actually trying to get some conversation. People, I don't know if people wasn't taking it serious or just not. That's why I try not to even like post like the numbers, like as far as like the money and everything like that. Cause I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm trying to be cocky, but that's not the case. If you actually, because nobody gonna try to book a consultation if you not showing results. Nobody care. Like you could pump up numbers, you can fake numbers, you can do all that. But if you show some bread, people actually listen and tap in. So I started showing the money. And then I'm like, oh, that actually works. But then people be flaking. But you know what I'm saying? Got a sports podcast now. We got going. You do got the sportcast going. I'm going to figure out how to get better in the impressions, or should I start posting more before looking for better? So as far as right now, I would say send me your channel, and then as far as getting more impressions, definitely you want to keep dropping content so that way YouTube learns about your page. But also make sure the first you want to make sure it's visually pleasing to where it ain't boring like that first four minutes, because when you get people to keep watching throughout the content, like then YouTube gonna push it because they're gonna be like, all right, something going on in this video, something's interesting going on this video. So fuck it, let's push it. That's what's gonna happen. With the sports podcast that you got going on, because I would also have either a cool trailer. Sometimes the trailer can be two, like both ways. Sometimes the trailer, if it's interesting, you don't want to lose people's attention. You don't want to lose people's attention. So sometimes you can get to your topic quick. You can get to your take early. So like let's say some drama going on. Let's say it was the WNBA. You know how the WNBA had a situation with the dudes like Cantus Enter. My bad, I'm saying his name wrong. And they was like, with the transgender thing, and they was talking about like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and then we gonna declare for the WNBA draft. You would start the video and you want to get to that main topic first, or that main point, and you would show the highlight of whatever your content is going to be about, maybe for like the first couple seconds, and then you want to get into a nice little intro, boom, like where you get right into your point. I feel like with sports, especially with that kind of content, getting into it early is important. Like one dude I think is really good at is called Legends of Winning. He like a heavy set dude, like a little scraggly beard, a little bit kind of like my ass right now. But great content, but he's very entertaining. So I feel like definitely with sports, you gotta be entertaining. Like with content I do, I feel like just getting people just to watch, hooking them for like the first minute is good. But with sports content, I feel like you gotta get into it raw, authentic. That's why like Shannon Sharp and all them are really good. I would say watch them. I wouldn't watch like the major platforms like ESPN only when I guess when I say when I don't not watch them, they already got like a rapport with their audience. So they can have a slow build up. They can say they can take the time, hit their paper on the table and all right, guys, let's get into it. We want to talk about this today. And nah, I feel like with like smaller channels, getting into it straight from the jump is definitely gonna help. Um shit. Yeah, like they actually have a good one. I would say the nightcap one. I think that's the one because I feel like your content also is when you and your co-hosts are like y'all in different spaces or different rooms or anything like that. So seeing how that style, another person also like I don't even give this person a lot of credit as I should because I mean they don't know me, so I guess it doesn't matter. But Bubba Dub, and like I used to watch. Well, I still watch Puerto Flacco, of course, but Bubba Dub, I used to watch Bubba Dub all the time, and that's really one of the reasons I even got into the content as well because I saw his style of just bro. He was recording like 1080p, if that, maybe 720, and he would have his banner, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom and he would give his take, and it was just raw and authentic. And I was seeing, I'm like, bro, all he do is just put the camera up and go and talk, but it's just being entertainment, you know. Clips, no, I feel like clipping helps only like I feel like shorts help YouTube numbers as far as like the number, as far as your views. It don't help a lot with money unless your page is primarily just a short channel. If I drop a short, it is just to get a couple subscribers because it does help. Like, let's say if you get a video to do 6,000 short views, it might give you like 7 subscribers. What if I use shorts personally? My shorts are gonna be tailored towards whatever my long form video is. So if you go to any of my pages or any of my shorts right now, you go to it and you see the related, it's gonna say a related video. When you click the related video, it's gonna take you to my long form video. So I use shorts as I guess as a loophole to get you to go to my long form content to hook you into actually watching it. A lot of times short watches aren't really sitting there and watching long form. Usually 9 times out of 10, somebody that watches YouTube shorts is probably somebody that's on TikTok. So they probably don't watch YouTube long form, but if they do, the great thing you can hook them if you got interest in the short, hook them on. It's like, oh, what the hell be going on this page or what's going on in this video? You have to watch the long form to find out. So that is where it can help. Clipping helps as well, putting them clips on YouTube. I mean, Twitter, Instagram. So that's what I do a lot. Like my video clips, I upload a lot to Twitter, Instagram, just to get it out there. Because you never know who might just come and just watch it. Like who might actually just join in and just be like, oh, I'm a fan of this person now. I actually enjoy their content. What'd you say? Yeah, I feel like shorts are mainly for advertising your channel, and the channel gives you the meat. Yes, sir. So yeah, it gives you like the meat and potatoes. Focus on the client. Yeah. So I focus on like the clips as like the secondary thing. Also, I use this thing called Opus Clip AI. It's a tool that I use to make it easier because I'm a one-man band with this. I'm actually trying to make everything I do just automated. Like using AI, like people that's so afraid to use AI gonna be left behind. Opus AI Clip, use that. You send your long form video to the Opus AI, upload the link. Within freaking a minute or two, it's gonna generate like 10, 15 shorts for you, and you get to choose your short. It comes with the captions, everything, the text, pretty much everything. And then it gives you like even a title for it. You can change the title if you want to. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to, well, 8 times out of 10, it's going to give you like a viral clip that you can use, that you can post on multiple platforms, Facebook, freaking Twitter, Instagram, throw that joint on Snapchat, everywhere, LinkedIn, throw wherever you want to. That joint going to go. Like it's clip. Harder clip video. Yeah, I feel like video game context is a lot different because it's more so wording. But uploading, like, say when you're doing your sports takes, it's gonna clip up exactly what you're saying because the AI gonna catch on to whatever your take is, so whatever you're talking about, and it's gonna literally turn it into like either a minute to a 30, or a minute to a 1 minute 30, or a 2 minute whatever long video based on you talking. The games is a little bit harder, I feel like, because it can't really pick up on action, like in the like intense moments and nothing like that. I feel like this is a little bit harder. What they say? Said pork steaks. Somebody said they had some pork steaks. Girl, I ain't had no pork steaks in years. Let's stay off that pork. Bad for you. I say that as I will eat a sausage patty. If it look good, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love me a sausage biscuit from McDonald's. I ain't gonna fake it. What you say? What I notice of the channels that grow is they create a shared vernacular, like catchphrases and repeated words. Yeah, I feel like that comes with just like seeing what works. You follow the big trends. Like I even catch myself, like I picked up on a lot of things from like the big channels that I watch. Like at the end of my videos, I say the same thing Flacco says because I pick up on what works. But that's something I learned as well because it helps people link into like your next videos. At the end of all my videos, I try to say, and if you like this kind of video, go ahead, tap into one of the ones that I got some right here on your screen, somewhere here. Like I got that from Flacco because the reason you do that, I'm not bad. I'm screaming at y'all as well. The reason I do that is because once people are watching, they're gonna see the other videos that I got. They're gonna click it. Now they watching another video, and then YouTube is gonna start recommending that because they consider it what's called a session view, meaning that you hooked them to the next video. Now they got them to the next video, and boom, and bro, Mike, see, bro, I don't even. A lot of people don't know this. I'm trying to get better at talking because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. So I talk very like country. I talk with a lot of some slang, bro. I had to take public speaking classes in college numerous times, like maybe twice. Every like elective public speaking classes, just like speech classes, just to get better and like have more confidence talking. I used to get a fear of talking to people because I used to be a bagger at a grocery store, right? And people would try to say something to me, like if I'm bagging at groceries, people would say something to me. I literally freeze up and be like tongue tied because I couldn't carry a conversation. I couldn't like, I didn't know what the next word to say was. Like I had to learn how to like freaking talk to people. Like if we was cool, I could have a conversation. Or like we play a sport, or you know what I'm saying, it's different. But if it was like a random encounter, boy, that damn near shit breaks. That stuff was hard. That stuff was hard. But I just start rambling. But yeah, I'm trying to actually. I be trying to like watch other channels and stuff because I do like learn and pick up on things. Because it works. Like if it works, you gotta follow it. I think you know one thing. I'm gonna give y'all my radio voice real quick because I be at work and people be telling me I got a real good voice that I need to get into radio. So that's something else I want to get into. But like, let's peep this right here. Imagine we on a late night drive. We going and we going to Vegas. We about to go spend a bunch of money at the casino. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late night drive. We're gonna play a little bit of Marvin Gaye for y'all. We're gonna sit back, make sure you got your champagne. If you with your lady, go ahead, grab her hand. If you with your fella, go ahead, grab him by the back of the head. And we're gonna sit back and play a little bit of jazz for y'all real quick. Now sit back and let's ride. See, you do something like that real quick, they need to go ahead and give me a little deal. You know what I'm saying? Let me go be at the radio show late night. I don't know if y'all ever remember this movie called The Ladies Man. Oh, that quiet storm. On God, that quiet storm radio. Ladies, go ahead and sit back real quick. We're gonna play a little bit of jazz for y'all. But y'all gotta watch this movie called The Ladies Man with Leon Phelps. Leon Phelps was the name of the character. I think it's Don Shield. I think it's his real name. Please don't hurt. I feel like I'm supposed to know this. Please don't hurt me, y'all. Please don't hurt me. Let me see what's the man name. But it's a movie called The Ladies Man. My daddy used to always have me watching that as a kid. My daddy was a schizophrenic, bipolar schizophrenic. Rest in peace, his heart. Let me see. But that man was crazy. Let me see. The Ladies Man. Dog. I think what's his man name? Tim Meadows. I don't know why I said Don Shield, y'all. My bad. I'm tripping, bro. Yes, Don Shield. I mean Tim Meadows. Yeah, bro. The Ladies Man is a hilarious movie. The Ladies Man, y'all gotta watch that. Like Ladies Man, he was a radio host, and they was going around him and Karen Parsons. You know, what I'm saying, a lot of people's first crush as well. A lot of people's childhood crush. But yeah, man, great movie. Ladies Man was a very good movie. Tim Meadows, yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all up for too long, y'all. I know y'all got lives and families and everything. We finna get up out of here in a couple minutes. KTP, Mike, I appreciate y'all watching. Anything y'all want to know or anything, KTP, me and you gonna talk about this tomorrow. I will actually write you tonight so me and you can actually talk about some YouTube content so we can figure out how we can grow the podcast and everything with the sports. Actually, before we go, when are you gonna be planning to drop the next episode? Did you already make content about the LeBron trade when that happened? Did you make any content about like with the situation with the Anna's cancer and everything like that? Like I feel like also consistency and trying to stay on it. Like some days you might have to shoot on your own just to get it out there if y'all can't jump on there because you got to get in that algorithm and that's gonna help as well, getting them impressions. Jumping on it as soon as it happened. We're recording on Saturday. All right, perfect, perfect. Yeah, you got getting it out there. Like getting it out there, yes, sir. Like as soon as something pop off, bro, bro, I be trying to rush home and something happen. Like I be trying to get home, do some content just to get it out there. But yeah, man, bro, like I said, man, I feel like yeah, you could definitely take that to the whole other level. Watch some Bubble Dub stuff, and then I'm gonna do some research too as well, just to see like what type of like also content works. But Legends of Winter, I think that's his. I think yeah, that's the name of like his Twitch handle. But if you type it in on YouTube as well, it's gonna pull up his channel, his content, and everything like that. So you'll be able to see it. Um, but yeah, we finna get up out of here, y'all. If you watching right now, listen, I really appreciate y'all tapping in. We almost at 5,000 subscribers. This YouTube journey has been crazy, man. It's been one of the craziest journeys ever. And I say that because once you really start like making content, you deal with so many emotional up and downs. I'm talking about it was times like my eyes was twitching because I'd be so like stressed out. Stressed out. Love KTP. I know if you gotta leave, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Love for sure. But bro, it be times I used to be like stressed out. I'm talking about eye twitching because you deal with like, oh, the video did terrible, like, and it'll be disheartening. You have to deal with that constant, that mental battle. Like, dang, like I thought I did good on this video. What was the issue? What was wrong with it? But it really is a consistent battle of just keep dropping, because eventually you do break that barrier. I don't know how to explain it, but it is a real thing. Once you learn how to make content, clipping it up, your editing, the way you clip out your wordings, the way you speak, like all that. Once you learn how to get better at this, it's so rewarding and so fulfilling when it does pay off. Not even about the monetary gain, the fact that I'm able to be on live right now and people are like engaging brick by brick, having a conversation. One of the most rewarding feelings ever. I can't wait till I'm on here right now, a year from now, or even a month from now, if I stay consistent every single Thursday and keep getting on here, talking to y'all, whoever on here watching. Eventually, this will grow. And I'm about another laptop so we can start sharing the screen and we can have some live conversation. Look, it's about to go down, man. But I ain't finna hold y'all up too long. Listen, y'all, we almost at 5,000 subscribers. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace. And we out.